Hey, good afternoon, fam. Good afternoon. Hope everybody is well today. I know a lot of people are getting ready for Super Bowl Sunday today, right? So I'm not gonna take too much of your time, right? But what I want to talk about today, right, is taming the beast, right? Taming the beast. And what do I mean? Um, I was watching a Dave Ramsey video yesterday, right? I think this is about a year or so old, where a couple called in, making well over $500,000 a year, and they are living paycheck to paycheck. They're spending roughly about $30,000 a month on just things, and I think they say they have about two or three cars totaling about $180,000 or whatever like that, right? In car notes or whatever, right? So um, it was a very interesting video to watch because it also lets you know that high income earners are also going through the same thing, that you're going through. As a matter of fact, I think they possibly have it even worse, and the reason is the debt that they get themselves into. Most of the time, it's a whole lot bigger than the individual who don't make that income. Their houses are gonna be bigger, their car notes are gonna be bigger. You know, Probably have a large credit card limit. All these things, right? So, when I say taming the beast, right? Because um, we live in America, and in this particular country, right? Um, you are structured, and I use that word structured, right? You are actually structured to spend money, right? That's what America is, right? Because you don't want to be the only one in your neighborhood or in your community, or amongst your family, right? Who don't have anything, right? So now you put yourself in debt trying to impress other people, right? You go buy the nice cars, right? Because you want to impress other people. You buy the big house because you want to impress family members and friends, and let everybody know that you're doing some form of well in life, right? So you guys give me a second, right? Because I'm actually over here at Target, right? Checking out some candles and stuff. So yeah. So what I want to talk about, is taming the beast, because it seems like a lot of people are having financial difficulties in America, whether you are low income or you are extremely high income. It doesn't matter, right? It touches everybody. Okay, nobody is immune, from debt, right? But I've been talking a lot about this because I myself have to catch myself. I'm a high income earner, but you know, I couldn't tell, and I had to sit down with a financial advisor who had to, help me, even though I knew I was spending, right? But she had to sit down with me and say, listen, you're making way too much, right? For you to be living paycheck to paycheck. You're spending way too much. The places you stay at, you don't have to stay there. The amount the restaurants you go to eat, you don't have to go there. The amount you pay for tip is astronomical, right? So I want to share that with you guys because at the end of the day, as we are learning more and more that there are people in their 50s and 60s that have zero retirement income, like absolutely zero, right? That they're probably going to be living off of Social Security, which ultimately means poverty, because Social Security, the most you're probably going to get before taxes might be maybe about 2,800, maybe 3,000. If you wait till you're like 71, right, to actually start to tap into it. But if you tap into it a little bit earlier or sooner than that, then you're probably going to get a little bit less money, right? So, but this is actually before taxes. So after taxes, you go home with nothing. So a lot of people are going to be in destitute states, doing retirement. So how you doing? So but you can avoid all this if you start to tame the beast, right? If you start to work on your spending right now, right? If you start to work on your debts right now, right, you can actually start to tame, this beast, right? That's the spending, that's the credit card charges, you know, um, you know, even just trying to impress people. That's a beast that you have to tame, right? If you want to live in a world where no matter what anybody does, that's what they do. That has nothing to do with you. Like, you want to live in your own world. You know what I'm saying? You know your situation, you know your expenses, and you want to stay within that lane, right? But yeah, I just want to take a moment just to share that with you guys today, because it's not getting any better. It's actually getting worse. As we are becoming more competitive, right? Everybody's competing with everybody. Everybody's competing with their friends and family, their co-workers, people they went to high school with. I've even heard people say that they're not going to the high school reunion, because of where they are in life, and they don't want to go there, because they don't want people to look down on them and stuff like that, right? Which to me is crazy, because the purpose of the reunion is to reunite, with each other and talk about, I guess your past and the old time and stuff like that, not to go there and flex. But again, this is the environment that we are currently in right now, right? And that's why a lot of people are in situations that they are in right now, right? So, moving further, right? Let's work on taming your beast, right? Whatever your beast is, right? Whether it's just impulse shopping, okay? Whether it's you trying to, impress other people, right? Whether it's the beast of not knowing how to say no when people call you for help, right? These are all things that forces you or puts you in bad situation. And the thing that I want us to all realize is, like, we don't get younger, we get older, and you have to be highly concerned about being able to survive when you're older, right? You gotta stop putting money away for your older age sooner than later. Sooner than later, because again, the findings that we're finding is there's a lot of people right now at at 55 to 66 who have absolutely no retirement savings whatsoever, right? So only way to avoid that trap, only way to get yourself out of that trap is by watching what you're spending, minimizing what you're spending, and start to put money away towards your savings. Savings have to be as important to you as breathing. Savings have to be as important to you right now as breathing is. Okay? Or else you're gonna find yourself in a situation like most people are finding themselves right now, who are calling into the Dave Ramsey show, who are emailing, other financial advisors who are, you know, um, I was sitting with a friend of mine the other day, and we met for lunch, and she got a call from a co-worker who works with her, and the lady, I believe, is older than her, right? And the young lady was asking her, like, who do you have for life insurance, and who do you have for your retirement plan, because she doesn't have any. And my friend was just shaking her head like, hold up, what? Because she thought like this lady was all together, right? But she wasn't, right? And when she got the phone, I was like, hey, how old do you think that individual is? She was like, she's got to be in her 50s. I'm like, wow, okay, cool. So it is real, right? So listen, again, like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time today, because I know it is Super Bowl Sunday, right? And even though your team might not be in it, I know a lot of people are going to be watching this, right? So listen, just I hope this message reached the right person well today. I hope somebody got value from my talk today, right? And listen, if what I said resonate with you, if you got value, in what I spoke about today, please just hit the like and comment, and also, share this with other people, because I believe people need to hear this and understand that, number one, they're not alone, but then also number two, that they need to make a change. All right. Listen. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.